People of the internet, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Out of the Park Baseball 17 GM mode sim for the Premier League Baseball. I am F5 Penguin. You can find me all over the interwebs at F5 Penguin. And in the last video, it was August 24th, and we won a couple of games. Positive note. Also positive note, our stats for some of our players are not that bad. So we're trying to take the highs with the lows here, and there's a lot of lows. It was August 24th. We're going to move all the way to August 29th with just a couple of sims / videos left in this season for 1954 before hopefully we can hit the reset button and really, truly rebuild our team. We've kind of just been piecing a couple of holes every so often this season and last. Next off season, we can really go gung-ho and change some things. So I am excited. I hope you are too. Let's see what's in store. If things go well, Kleinmeyer should be hot. Cantu should be hot. Philpott naturally should be hot. So we should be getting a couple of wins out of these next couple of games. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping for the best. So we will see here in just a moment. Sometimes a sim does take a long time to download. Don't really know why that is. Certain days, it's longer than others. All right, so we didn't win any games. We lost 3 straight. Oh, man. Oh, man. Victory pushes Titans, Toronto. So we lost all 3. And then let's go look at the schedule. Let's see what this is. We lost 5 in a row. Toronto and Quebec City. We lost 5 in a row. That's not good. 12-2. Who was pitching? Romero. No surprise. Just when I think he was getting good, not so much. 2 for 3 Cantu. Or sorry, 1 for 3 Cantu. 2 for 4 Kleinmeyer. And just no production outside of that. That's so unfortunate, really, because we do have the team now to be good. It's just not happening. I don't know why. And another loss, 6-4. That's not too bad. Like I said, I'd rather lose closer games with higher scores than not. 0 for 3. 1 for 4. 1 for 4. 3 for 4 Austin. Good to see you finally showed up. Grand Jean 1 for 3. Hymus 1 for 4. Yeah, it's just Clark gets a loss. ERA 3.5 for the season. Moreno comes in for an inning and a half there. This is unfortunate. Next game here, 12-7 loss. Yeah. We put up 7 runs and we still lose. How did these games get out of hand? Zamorano gives up 6 and 4. Rydell blows the save. Rydell! Oh, man. We should not be giving up 12 runs. I mean, that's just crazy. So we do need to boost our pitching and a touch of hitting. All right, Burleson and Clark again. Let's see how they do. Burleson. Moreno comes in, blows a save. Man, we lost 5-4 with 3 in the 8th. These are like true heartbreakers. Because if you look at it, Burleson goes 7 innings, allows 2 earned runs. Moreno took the loss, pitched .2 innings, gives up 3 runs in 17 pitches, 12 which are strikes. Oh, man. I hate that. And let's look at the last one before we look at what our GM did. 8-2 loss. All right, that's just a blowout again. No surprise there at this point. Hernandez with a loss. I don't think Hernandez was the best move to move him into a starting position. I think we gunned for a starter in the offseason. And, Punguchar caught stealing 4. Arapena 4. Pass ball. All right. I think we moved for a couple, like 2 big starters, decent starters. We don't have to pay top dollar. And then I think we move Hernandez back to relief position. I think he was better there. All right, Brooklyn skipper Jimenez blasts media over bad press. This is the icing on the cake here. My manager had some choice words for the Brooklyn media today. Whatever happened to journalistic integrity? Skipper asked during a live radio interview. No one cares about reporting the facts anymore. It's all about sensationalism these days. It's funny how he says that. It's 1954. All you guys care about is selling newspapers, driving up the ratings. I'm getting pretty damn sick of it. Jimenez seemed to be referring to recent stories that have suggested that Atlantic's struggles of late have been the result of off-field distractions. One article which accuses Nate Lombard of numerous extracurricular indiscretions. Lombard, what are you doing? Has been a particularly sore subject for Jimenez. What players do on their own time is their business, but to imply that any of my players aren't giving it their all on the field is absolutely ridiculous. And to make these kind of accusations against someone without any proof is just plain irresponsible. And of course, I had no comment when asked about his remarks. I mean, they're probably happening. Williamson can come back. Boom, get back in here, Williamson. Let's move you into a better position here. You are my middle reliever. Get over here. We have no long relief, guys. I don't know why. Let's move Martin to long relief. Eat up innings if we have to. Philpott. No. Philpott. Sad day. Oh, man. All right, I'll put him on the injured reserve for 15. He'll be gone. Got to make that sub. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. All right. Small problem here that we have to now address. Can Zapata play third base? He can. And he's young enough that he might get better at it. Okay. We're bringing up Zapata. He's 279 on the season, 2 home runs, 1 stolen base, 1.3 win above replacement. Let's bring him up. Add him to the lineup. Zapata, you're in, buddy. You're playing third base. I don't know why Grandjean is playing that. Shortstop. There you go. Copy depth chart. Nope. Copy. And paste. And let's add Zapata there. Third base. Perfect. Okay. So going to the rosters and transactions. Who else is injured? Milan is day to day. Nobody else. Thank God. Okay, so lineups for AAA. Zapata is out, so that's going to be Farrell with... Ooh, I have nobody to fill. Nobody to fill. Okay, so... Who can play second base? Let's see. Position, second base. Carp can. He's a backup. And Godwin can. All right, Godwin is just like a utility player. Perfect. Get him in there. He is my go-to utility. All right, so move these guys up. Leave that there. Copy the depth chart. Paste the depth chart. Boom. And Farrell moves into the 5th role in shortstop. Okay, so we're good there. I mean, we don't really need to look at the stats, right? We kind of know where we're sitting, right? So let's look at some free agents that are coming up here. Upcoming free agency. Let's look for customize. We want a position of starting pitcher. We also want a pitching control is at least a 5. And which one is it? Sorry, 1 second here. That's contact, so I don't want that. I actually want stuff is at least a 5. Remove that. Add. And control is at least a 5. And movement is at least a 5. I could change those in just a moment. So hit OK. And, we want to make sure the league is probably Major League, but we don't have much to choose from. So 2 pages worth. Let's look at the pitching ratings sorted by stuff. And first guy, I see Nick Clark. No, we're re-signing him. Edgar Quesada is going to be a free agent at 34. That's a stopgap. Not a bad option, I don't think. Let's look at movement. Clark, he's up the top, man. Wow, that's crazy. So let's look at position starters. There we go. This limits it. Okay, so help me find someone we can go with. Bruce Jones, 35 years old, could be an option. Mike Myers stuff is a 5. I want stuff, maybe stuff is a 6. Let's go customize. Stuff has to be a 6. Rest can be 5s. That limits it. Okay, cool. So we can look who we're going to gun for here. And I think we can go with like someone like a Brad Garcia or even Anatole Thierry or Greg Freak. 6'5", that's a little bit low. I think this might be our shortlist guy. He's on Wichita. Oh, so that's Rushbox. I might call in a favor and see what I can do to get him. I might do that. If I can work out a trade with him before he goes free agency, I can try to sign him to an extension before he goes FA. And if that's the case, we can keep him. What's he paying right now? He's paying him $26,000 a year. Is he having a good year? He's 3-5. So no, he's not having a good year. He's only got 2 pitches, though. He's not a starter. He's not a starter at all. Not have a lot of success against hitters, normally found at the top half of the lineup. Should do pretty well against the rest of the league. Solid stuff. One of the team leaders. I think we take a chance on him for $26K. He's got a 5, could be a 6 fastball, 8 changeup, 3 curveball. Scouts say he's peaked already. We could go with him, or we could go with Greg Freak. Ooh, I like him. And he's only making $10K right now. He's going to want a lot more. But he's not played? Really? Fascinating. I want a scouting report for him. I'm going to move him to the short list. I'm going to do the same thing for Garcia. Scouting report and short list. I'm going to do the same thing for Thierry. Quest scouting report and short list. That'll allow me to remember to look at them up again later. Let's look at 655. That's a little bit lower. 755. Let's look at this guy. So, back end starter at best. 10K. He's going to be FA. Most losses that season. Wow. He's on Houston still. He's been with Houston since the beginning. Houston won in 1950, mind you. Just remember that. I don't want to look at him. I'm just going to get a scouting report, see if we'll come back with something better. Clark is honestly the best FA starting pitcher coming out into free agency this season. Now, this doesn't count the opt-outs. We can look at the opt-outs during free agency, but I want to give you all a chance to see who we could sign if we have the option to. I will talk to Rushpock in between videos to try and grab Thierry and offer him a re-sign before free agency. If we can do that, I'm okay with that. Sign him to 3 years? At 33, see how he does? Maybe even 2-year deal? I'm willing to spend up to $50K on him, so we'll see what we can do to pull that off. Again, the link is in the description. You can go there, see all of the free agents, see all the players and all the teams. Tell me who you think we should go with, and respond back to me on Twitter at F5Penguin or all over the interwebs at F5Penguin. Or you can like, comment, and subscribe to this video to get all of my other videos, and I hope you're enjoying the content. That said, I will leave this video here. We are in a holding pattern. We're going to see what we can do. We're looking to next season. See what we can do right now. This was Out of the Park Baseball 17 and the Premier League Baseball GM Mode Sim. I am, again, F5Penguin. I'll see you in the next video.